Hello, here is another long guide. This one is to the Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak. Ooh, looks humid, doesn't it? Oh, chili peppers. The Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak. Yeah, that's what I said. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're going. Wow. Wow. Alright. Go. I'm getting the Danger Dorito on so everyone can see me and follow me. Hello, I'm Ghost Guide. I will be guiding you through this dungeon. Again, for the third time, the Thousand Maws of Toto-Rak. That's where we're at. I got my tank stance on. Nice. Nice. Gonna check out this thing. Are we gonna check it out? Yeah, we're gonna check it out. Alright, so throughout the dungeon there's little messages and stuff. You don't have to interact with that. It's just if you wanna, you know, get in and on the lore. Okay, so I do two pulls for the beginning. I'll grab both. For this, you'll notice though that one of the enemies kind of straggles back there. This moon tai sapling, and so I bring everything back towards it. You can do this thing called line of sight, where you hide behind like a pillar so it can't see you, so then I'll go looking for you. That's kind of an advanced technique. But yeah, if it's like a straight line, if it still sees you and it can cast something from afar, it will do that. So just keep that in mind. That if I stayed over here, if I kept all the enemies over here like they were, then this one sapling would have just stayed back here, and then we'd have to go back and target it by itself. Right now, I'm the only one as tank that has an AoE. Remember, AoE means I attack. I've got like everything that's inside can be attacked. It's a multiple attack type thing. Same with enemies. If enemies have AoE attacks, then there will be like the orange cone or the orange circle or the orange line around them. So, yeah. Remember that. Okay. And again, when I have all the enemies following me and they're attacking me, all of these over here will be red. If it's not red, that means they're attacking someone else. So as tank, I want to make sure it's all red on my screen. If I was playing a different class, like a healer or any DPS class, damage dealers, then I would want those to be green. If they're red and you're playing any of these other ones, that means that the enemy's attacking you and you should bring the enemy to the tank. Okay. Yeah, so I try to keep them all in the same place. I got this one sapling here, so I made sure everything was near it. Okay, there. See, this is an AoE. Gotta get out of that. Remember to dodge all of those. Nice. There are these little rooms here, these little pockets. There was one back there. You can explore them. They're not mandatory, but some of them might have treasure. I think in this updated version, they updated it like recently. They kind of streamline more things, so the treasure is kind of more noticeable, but I didn't go double check. So if you're running dungeons for treasure, you can explore every single nook and cranny. Okay, so for this boss, Curlo Ninetails, it does a lot of poison stuff, so you know, this Lancer got poisoned. So that's just something for the healer to keep track of. The healer can use a skill called Asuna. Okay, I got some poison on me now too. So, you know, and the poison will just do some damage to me every now and then. Yeah. But that one's pretty straightforward. Just keep the boss centered and, yeah. Okay, there's room to explore back here. Here's a note to explore right there. Oh yeah, here they go. Here's a room. Yeah. There's not much in there, but yeah. Yeah, see, they moved the treasure coffers out here. They made it a little bit easier to see them. yeah, taking all my buddy friends, and I also looked back to see if my party members were still with me. Having some like asthma issues or something right now. God. It's fine, it's fine. I'm still making the guide. That was unnecessary commentary. It's just we're just fighting ads right now, you know? So I don't know what else I'm really gonna say here. Yeah, this is the experience, you know? This is... Are you watching this while running the dungeon in real time with me? That's fun. Okay, so let's see. Over here, alright, confession chamber, clear the confession chamber. That was the first boss. Arrive at Fool's Rest. Okay, that must be the next boss area. Yeah, grab the I already got all the stuff because I ran this before. Okay. I ran this before and I didn't turn it in or sell it or use it. That's why it won't let me have another one. There are some items though that you can have duplicates of. I believe. Like they won't stack, but there's some where you can only have one. And I believe, for example, this thing that they said I couldn't have, the Warden's Barbet, that's like an item that has a green background, and for those, I believe, for gear, some of them you're not allowed to have duplicates of. It's the whole thing. I'm sure someone else on the internet has made a guide about it. Yeah, should go find those. Alright, more ads. More ads. The first time I tried recording this, I totally tried doing this entire pool. This big old pool. I kept wiping. I couldn't do it because my gear wasn't good enough. So, yeah. Also, my healer wasn't keeping up. Because they stay all the way back there. Because this is a straight line. They weren't running up towards me. So it was very tricky. So if you're running this with other people, like friends, they'll probably run up and stay close to you if you're tanking it. But with NPCs, it's a bit harder to do bigger pools. So just keep that in mind. Ooh, my food's running out. It's always good to have food on, to be eating food, because it'll give you more experience, and also boost your stats a bit. Okay, this one is similar to the other boss. You can put all this poison stuff. The healer doesn't look like they're doing much about the poison. They're just healing us through the poison, which is fine. Okay, this was a little different. Boss room, we got these little ads here. You see these? So I gonna tomahawk and grab those ads. Tomahawk. Watch. Tomahawk. There. So now it's not gonna attack my friends. They're gonna come over to me. Look at all this poison. Wow. Don't panic. Look, we got a lot of health. We're not dying from it necessarily. But you can get rid of it, healer, if you wanted to. You could Asuna, or you can just straight DPS. That's fine too. When I say DPS, I mean do damage. DPS stands for damage per second. But a lot of people use that as a noun to call the damage dealers. Basically, anyone who is not a tank or healer is called DPS, but then people also use it as a verb. DPS. Okay, DPS, noun, damage dealer. Which technically everyone is a damage dealer, but they specifically mean not the tank or healer. Okay, so basically the red ones, and then the healer is green, and then tanks are blue. Okay, and as a verb, means do damage. DPS. Hey, can you guys do some DPS? hey, can you guys do some damage? That's usually what people mean when they say those things. Or they're like, okay, like this boss is gonna target all of the DPS. That means they're gonna target all the players whose jobs are not tank or healer. Yeah, you'll get used to it. You'll hear it enough. Right, here, same thing. I gather them all together, dodge AoEs, use my AoE. It's the whole thing. Trash. That's why they're called trash mobs, because it's just stuff you destroy. And they're also called ads because just add more of them to destroy, add more to your pack. Or if you're fighting a boss and like more little enemies come, it's just added to the fight, you know? That's where all these terms come from. That's why there's so many too. Because other people come from other games and they call them different things there. And then so everything kind of combobulates together. Alright, so I pick up these ads. Pick up these additional enemies, if you want to remember it like that. Whoa, got some treasure. Oh, am I gonna get greedy and do all this whole pool? Gotta make sure all my friends there. No, I don't get greedy because I died. Okay, so that was too much because my healer was too far and I didn't have stuff, right? Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Look, my health was there. My healer was like all the way back here. I did not have health for that. Also, I didn't, yeah, it wasn't gonna work out. So, that's the tricky thing about this dungeon when they changed it. Because everything's streamlined. Everything is just, yeah, like a straight line now. Healers would have stopped. Also because I'm running with NPC. Before, it used to wind around a lot more, and so enemies would turn the corner and then healers and the rest of your party would also turn the corner. Yeah, it's been changed though, so bigger pools with NPCs is a lot trickier. If you're gonna do big pools, go with other people, like real players, and then they'll likely actually follow you and then maintain heals. It's possible, but yeah, just not with NPCs. See, I would love to just pull this pack and the next one and the next one, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we do what we can with our NPC friends. Single pool, just to get the video done. My food ran out. I didn't even notice. Hey, do you like these videos, by the way? I think this is like the 5th one I've made. I hope it's useful for people. When I first started playing, I was definitely really afraid to go into dungeons because I felt like I wasn't very good and I felt like everyone was way better than me, and I was afraid of just so many things, like letting people down and, you know, people making fun of me and getting lost and stuff. And so I would try to watch guides, but then I was still really overwhelmed because they would say things with words I didn't understand, and it was a lot to take in. And a lot of the guides were kind of like just straight to the point, and that's why I wanted to make these longer guides, to kind of show things in real time and explain things as they happened and give time for things to kind of sink in. You know, like as we're running from trash mob to trash mob, just little things here and there, like, might be nice to make note of. Yeah! I don't really like spiders, but yeah. Alright, so I bring the boss, I turn it around so my friends are over there. This Thermitor just standing in the green goop, and he's got this little debuff. Leaden, which means he can't move that much, but he doesn't want to move at all, so I guess it's fine. Alright, I dodge the AoE. Go. Okay, and then I go back and keep it centered. We got 2 ads here. There's one over here and there's one over here. You can see it also on my map here like this. Okay, so I use my tomahawk to make sure that they're on me, and then I keep them close and use my AoE thing. Okay, dodge this little egg. Careful with that. Dodge AoE, line AoE. Okay, sticky web. Oh, okay. We got a little thingy. Oh, you're stuck in a thing. Oh no. Yeah, okay, so lots happening right here. First we got the thermaturge stuck in this thingy. Then we got this tail thing to go through, and we got this green thing. Okay, so a lot happening here. The green thing is going to give you poison. Look at this, poison. And we preferably they won't be standing in the green thing. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. They're all standing in the green thing, and so they got all this poison. So you want to like get out of there. Okay. Yeah, they kind of get out of there. Okay. And now let's go back. There's a lot happening here. Okay, this thing, it attacks the thermaturge, okay? It has got this thingy on it. Okay. And then, okay, it's fleshy pod. Okay. Okay. And then, oh, dang, this. Okay, and then this thing pops up. The tail pops up, okay? It's up here. It's attached to this thing. So, you got the pod, you got the tail, watch out, okay? Okay, the pod also, like, look, we got this AoE thing here, and they ended up standing there, so then that spread, okay? There's a lot, there's a explosion, there's poison, see, they got poison and pollen, yeah, so they got all that there, because they're kind of hanging out over there, okay? And now I come here, I've been targeting the tail. You just treat it like another enemy. Target it and you destroy the tail. You gotta destroy the tail before, yeah. There we go. So we destroyed the tail. The puddle's been resolved. Most of their poison's done. Now we can just focus on the boss again. Did that make sense? One more time? One more time? Okay. Just back a little bit more. Okay, first set of ads are down. Okay, dodge the AoE. Okay, now it turns around, does sticky web, throws this little thingy on the thermaturge. There's a fleshy pod over there now. Okay, and then this tail pops up, and so now there's poison everywhere. So these fucking sketches. Okay, now we got it. Okay. Attack the tail, get out of the poison, basically. Okay? Attack the tail, get out of the poison, and then attack the boss when the tail is done. Okay. Okay. Everything's fine now. We're good. Dodge AoE like usual. Okay, go back. Okay, oh, now we got ads. Okay, we got this ad and we got this ad. Go pick it up. Okay, and now we got another fleshy pod. Did you see that? Oh shit. Sorry. Wait, let's go back a little. Okay. When this popped up and this other one popped up, it does sticky web, and then a pod's gonna pop up over there. There we go. There's a sticky pod. Okay, I stay here in AoE, all of this stuff, and now this pod is doing a big AoE. It's probably gonna be some poison. Is it gonna be some look at all? Oh, it's just an explosion. Okay, so it's a little different, but still, don't be in that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, sticky web again is gonna do some stuff. now there's another fleshy pod right there. Okay, but we destroyed the boss, so we're good. A lot going on at the end there, wasn't there? Yeah. But yeah. Main things for the last boss. Get the tail, get out of the poison, get the ads. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All good? We're all good? Grab the treasure. Hoofing it. So tired. Look at this. Oh, I'm a ghost. I'm so. But salute. You like my hat? It's adorable. Okay, goodbye. Nice. Good job, you guys. See you in the next one.